making his opponent move with feints. All right, beautiful straight. Hey, play that back. All right, feinting with that lead hand and a diving cross. And look where he's stepping. Hey, this is why we stop it. Look where he's stepping, right on top of his opponent's foot. You got to wonder if that was intentional. All right, you hold him down for a second and then you crack him right in the nose. Hey, we're back. This is Ride Out MMA, and we're going to be watching Alesh Pride 84, Shymkent. We got Ali Yousefi, and this is the first time I actually even looked at his name, Karshiga Dotbeck. Don't judge me on these names. I'm from a small town in Canada, so I don't know what's going on half the time when it comes to learning names and languages and whatnot. But anyways, we're watching Alesh Pride 84, Yousefi versus Dotbeck, and yeah, let's get into it. We got a good fight ahead of us, hopefully. Do a little bit of skipping ahead. I didn't even know where this is out of. It kind of, like, he looks Kazakhstani. It would be my best guess. But let's play it out. Alesh Pride. At least, maybe not Kazakhstani, but just Central Asian in general. A little bit of feeling out. What was her weight? Yeah, I don't care. Doesn't make a difference to me. A little bit of movement. I like the fights that don't have the background commentators. Then I feel like I'm actually doing something for the fight. Providing some value. And not just stealing content. A little bit of touching. Southpaw Orthodox matchup. Yeah. Both are trying to get that outside foot position, so they're circling to, I guess, to the left of Yousefi. Right of Dotbeck. I like the little bit of feinting that Dotbeck's using. Right, and he's keeping that pressure, right? Keeping Yousefi just on the outside. Right, not so close to him that he's getting tangled up, but just keeping enough space where the pressure's on. Right, and he's kind of hanging out in that mid-range. Right, making his opponent move with feints. Right, beautiful straight. Hey, play that back. Right, feinting with that lead hand and a diving cross. And look where he's stepping. Hey, this is why we stop it. Look where he's stepping, right on top of his opponent's foot. You got to wonder if that was intentional. Right, you hold him down for a second and then you crack him right in the nose. Wow. That's pretty cool. Stepped on the foot. It was so intentional. He stepped on his foot and he blasted him. Wow, that's smart. You know, sometimes you play that game when you're sparring in class, right? It's kind of a fun thing to do, but it's the first time I've ever seen it legitimately used in a fight. Yousefi's no joke, though. He throws back with some pop. Looks like their gloves are too big for them. ADD. Here we go. He's trying to step on that foot. I love that. It makes you feel so strange when it happens, right? To be that heavy on your foot. Like it's literally stuck in cement for a moment. Like it puts you so off balance and it feels like you can't throw anything back. It's very odd feeling, actually, when you're always so ready to move. Look at the way he set that up, too. Man, Dotbeck's no joke. Did he use a little bit of hand feints or not? He just blasted it. All right, quick bounce out. Yeah, it was a little bit of like a pump of the lead hand. Not too much. All right, but pop that round kick up to the body. And he's continuing to feint with a lot of pieces, right? He's feinting with his footwork, right, with his hands, right, and that rear leg. Right. Makes it really hard to read and feel comfortable at all when you're always questioning what's coming at you. Yeah, Dotbeck's got good hands, though. He's doing well to sort of dominate the octagon, or rather, ring. Caged circle. Alright, did he step on that foot again? Let's play that back. Alright, nice little shovel hook to the liver there. Yeah, he's trying to time the crash with that rear uppercut. Good technique. Yusefi's having a hard time figuring this out. He needs to do more low committal techniques, right, and actually create some openings and figure out a little bit more of the patterns. But you have to kind of maybe match a little bit of that. Oh! Or just get knocked out. You can always do that. Hey, man. Wow. That was a sick knockout. It was dramatic. Oh, I think this is Central Asia for sure. Damn. What a great finish. That was beautiful. Well, I thought we were going to get more fight. There's so much on here. Wow. Let's play it back again real time. Quick pausing here and there. Alright, feinting with that lead hand. Alright, he set up that same left straight. Great counter, slipping his head to the inside there. Just want to time that. Yeah, he's ducking underneath that leaping left hook from Yusefi. And he just does that quick dig to the body. He did that once before we saw. Right, it looked like he hurt him a bit, right? Kind of just holding that rear hand a little bit tighter. A little bit of in and out feinting. Right. And just able to blitz. I just want to see that footwork back a little bit slower so we can get a little bit more of an idea of how he uses these techniques. All right. So, all right. Looks like he's again ready to slip to his rear side there. All right. He's bouncing on his feet. All right. He's keeping that rear foot sort of planted against the mat and just moving his lead foot in and out. All right. He's ready to explode off of it. Bang. Right, that little bit of a shake, right? Just creating a little bit of that opening, getting Yusefi to think about something, right? Try to engage him to move a little bit, right? And open up a hole so he could land that beautiful left straight. Boom. That fucking hurts. Feint, step in, right? Does he pull the hand out? Yes, it looks like he got a little bit of that tug of a hand down, forcing Yusefi to use his other hand to block across his face, and it just ain't enough to protect yourself. You're done, bud. Sleep tight. That's what Dotbeck will do to you. Beautiful, beautiful fight. Love his movement. All right, he's sharp in everything he was doing. All right, he's quick on his feet. He was light. Right, he used so many feints. Look at that big reach from Yusefi, right? He's questioning what he should be doing with his hands, right? And that awesome little footstep that he used at the start. Like, how rare is that? I've never seen that before in a fight. If you had, you're lying. That was so cool. When did he blast him? Let's find that again. I love that technique. It looks like he was trying to do that, but hey, if you're a southpaw fighter, I would suggest maybe playing with that, putting that in your repertoire of techniques, right? Even there, yeah, well, at least he's just stepping just to the outside of his opponent's foot. All right, Yusefi there. All right, cutting him off. Look at that foot position. All right, where's Yusefi forced to step now? All right, his back foot could maybe move. His lead foot could move in. His lead foot could move across his own feet, right? So he ends up like literally stepped over himself. Like he has no options whatsoever in terms of footwork, just based on that, right? Very subtle but thoughtful placement just on the outside of his foot there. Good shit. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Dotbeck. Maybe we see him again in the future. I don't know. Probably won't look his name up, but maybe I'll see him. All right, and he really didn't get touched at all there. All right, throughout the entire fight. But look at those big slaps from Yusefi. He's reaching at stuff. It's such a bad sign, and for yourself, if you're in a moment and you feel yourself like really reaching and missing at things, right? These huge motions that even you are noticing, like, oh shit, I just did that reaction. Bad news. Best news possible for an opponent who is so good at feinting like Dotbeck is. Like, he was using all of these different feints with his hands, his body, his footwork, his legs in general. Like, bouncing in and out. It is so... Oh my God, every time, like, we just keep seeing that same slap, right? And he wants him to reach at it. If he didn't get knocked out with that left straight, he would have got kicked in the head. I can almost guarantee it. And I sort of like that Yusefi was holding back a little bit with the kicks, right? He was setting up that big shot and guaranteed it was going to come later in the fight. Anyways, hey, wow, what a good athlete. You know, could be not necessarily the best fight in the world, but what an amazing showing from him. And definitely someone that I would love to see fight again. Maybe we'll look him up. Who knows? Yeah. Karshiga.Beck. All right, we got it. Lock him in. He's up there. Yeah, like the video if you're into this sort of fight commentary and breakdown stuff. We got lots of them. And subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment if there's a fighter you want me to watch. I would love to hear and see about it or whatever. Anyways, we'll see you next time. Bye.